Today we're going to be talking about the coordinate plane. What that is the plane that contains the x-axis and the y-axis. Each coordinate plane contains 4 quadrants in a coordinate plane, and what those are 4 different sections. So if you take a look, we have our x-axis, which goes from right to left, and we have our y-axis, which goes from top to bottom, up and down. The x-axis is the horizontal and the y-axis is vertical. The quadrant 1 right here is positive and positive. Quadrant 2 is right beside it, and that is negative and then positive. Quadrant 3 is both negative, and then quadrant 4 is positive and negative. So each section has its own quadrants, which is going to contain either positive or negative. Okay, so when we're plotting coordinate planes, what you have is you're given an x value and a y value. So we have x and y. So your x is always going to be first, your y will always be second. This is positive 2, positive 3. So we're going to look at our x and y axis. X, this section is negative, this section is positive. For our y axis, this section is positive and this section is negative. So we're going to take a look at x, which is the horizontal line, and we have positive 2. So we're going to come over 1, 2. Then we're going to move up to our y, which is positive 3. This is our positive y section. So we're going to come 1, 2, 3, and plot our point, which would be positive 2, positive 3. Then we're going to do our next point, which is negative 2, positive 3. So we're going to look at our x-axis, and we're going to come to the negative side because our first point is negative. We're going to go over negative 2, so 1, 2, and then our y is positive, so we're going to go up positive 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll plot that, and that is negative 2, positive 3. Let's look at our next one, which is negative 2, negative 3. So that's in section 3, or quadrant 3, where both are negative. So we're going to come over to negative 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to come down to negative 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is point negative 2, negative 3. And then our last one is positive 2, negative 3. So our x value is positive, so we'll be on this side of the x-axis. Come to 1, 2, and then we're going to go down to the negative 3 because that's our next point. So 1, 2, 3. Plot that right there, and that is 2, negative 3.